Welcome to Jman and Magic Gate. I'm Jman, and Magic Gate today is Madden 16. It's 16 because that's the most recent that I have. I want to talk to you about some stuff, but while I'm talking to you, we'll get set up. I've deleted my original one where I was a manager. My defense was really good, but I still didn't win. So I figure instead of worrying about how my defense was and making it better, I was going to start over, do a different thing, maybe one that's not as time consuming, because that one was one game, took 2 episodes, because I did it in about half-hour stretches, and even that felt like I was just too much runtime. I almost wanted to have done a third. So to change things up a little bit, I'm actually doing this differently. This is going to be where I pick what character I want to play as, and I haven't decided yet, and I'm not asking your opinion, because by the time you see this, I've already chosen. I'm also going to do a fantasy draft, which means that I may not belong to the 49ers. For right now, though, that is my team. It is the one that I like. And, okay, dude. Thanks, Larry. So, I could be a coach, or I can change my role, or I could look at starting points. So let's change role, because, like I said, I want to do something different. I don't really want to play as the coach. So I have player, coach, and owner, which you already know from when I chose to be the owner. And I'm going to be a player. I'm not going to be Aaron Rodgers. I don't even want to play like Aaron Rodgers. But I can do a create player. I can start as a rookie, choose my position, choose my player type, choose my backstory. Or I can be an active player, control my favorite player, and retire after 15 years. Now, I don't really want to do that either, because there's some weird time consequences going on there. Like if I were to play as Navarro Bowman, who I could play as at this time as a 49er, he was close to retirement when we got to this game. So it almost doesn't make sense to give him another 15 years onto his. Plus, if he's playing, I do a fantasy draft. He stays on the 49ers, but my Navarro Bowman, it's just all sorts of complications. Trust me, I don't like that idea. I like becoming my own player. It's fun for me that way. It may not be fun for anybody else, but I find it fun. So I can be a balanced quarterback, a vertical threat tight end, a receiving tight end, balanced tight end, red zone threat wide receiver, a speed wide receiver, balanced wide receiver, receiving halfback, power back halfback, balanced halfback, mobile quarterback, strong arm quarterback, pocket passer, balanced quarterback. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. So what is a balanced quarterback? I'm going to go through all this stuff just because I want to kind of show everybody what it is, but I'll make my own choices really. Do I want good arm speed, good speed, short accuracy, okay medium accuracy, poor deep accuracy, good awareness, or no, decent awareness? Or do I want good accuracy, good arm strength, and decent awareness with poor speed, poor carrying, and poor agility? Or great arm strength, great deep accuracy, poor short, poor medium, decent awareness. Or good awareness, short accuracy, decent medium accuracy, okay arm strength, and poor deep accuracy. Words. What do you do with words? I don't know. They're always there. If I'm a balanced halfback, this is the guy in the very back. If you go I formation, you got quarterback, fullback, halfback. Kind of weird how they do that. Fullback should be at the very back, halfback should be in the middle, but that's not how it works. I didn't design these, but if I were a balanced halfback, I would have good awareness, good vision, decent speed, decent agility, decent trucking, and decent elusiveness. If I'm a power back, I've got good trucking, good strength, 230 pounds. It means I'm a big boy. Poor speed, poor acceleration, and poor agility. If I'm receiving halfback, it means I've got good catching, good agility, good route running, decent awareness, poor trucking, and poor vision. If I'm a balanced wide receiver, that's good catching, decent speed, decent agility, poor route running. For a speed wide receiver, I've got good speed, obviously. Captain Obvious right there. Good agility, good acceleration, decent agility, poor awareness, poor catching, poor route running. Man, I cannot do this reading thing. It's all beyond me. If I'm a red zone threat wide receiver, which means within the last 20 yards before the end zone, I've got good catch in traffic, good jumping, good spec catch, with decent speed, decent catching, and decent agility. I'm assuming you already all know this if you're watching a football video, but sometimes some of these words are a little confusing. Like, what's a TE? A TE is a tight end. And a tight end has decent speed, decent agility. This is for the balanced tight end, and good catching with poor acceleration and okay route running. If I'm a receiving tight end, it means I've got good catching, good route running, poor speed, poor acceleration, and decent blocking. Blocking is a good one. A vertical threat tight end is good speed, good agility, good acceleration, good spec catch. I'm not sure what that means though. Poor blocking, okay route running, and decent catching. So I think I'm going to be a halfback, and I think I'm going to be a big boy. I myself find myself to be a big boy. Now, what this does mean, though, is if they give me a chance to adjust my stats for this, I can't make him lower than 230 pounds. He still has to be 230 pounds at minimum or greater. I probably won't adjust that, and maybe a little more, but he can't be lower than that. Now, I could be an early draft pick, which gives me good initial ratings, high expectations, and a normal dev trait. I could be a late round pick, which has all good things to it. Decent initial rating, decent expectations, and quick development. That would be normal development trait for the first one then. Or I could be undrafted, which is low expectations, superstar development trait, and lower initial ratings. Now, there's some good and bad things for all of these. Undrafted basically means that I start off without, like, nobody drafted me in that normal draft. Comes up about May. If I'm late round in the draft, there's some really good players that have come late round in the draft, like Reggie Bush right here. DeAndre Hopkins was undrafted, and Andrew Luck was picked number 1. Alex Smith was another number 1. We talked about him, or this next guy earlier, Aaron Rodgers, number 1. For me, this part doesn't matter so much. In fact, I think it's almost better to come out undrafted, because if you can start off with low expectations and low ratings, then you can actually make yourself, you feel better about everything. So for me, it's kind of a more of a challenge, I guess. This backstory has a lower rating, but gives you superstar development trait. I don't know that I like that one, but I'm going to pick this one because it feels like it's a deeper backstory for me. So, what do we want to call ourselves? Let's go with... I think I did this the last time when I did the manager, when I did the owner, but I'm going to do it this way again anyway, just because it just feels right to me. I'm not going to do at for his last name, though. It'll be a more normal-ish last name. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this. Because that's a normal-ish thing for people to do, is a hyphenated last name. So, wait a second. Ha, there we go. I thought it wouldn't let me. Alright, let's see, position. Now let's see, what are my number choices here? I don't have one in particular, so that's fine. I am right-handed. Let's see. Since my football team... I went the wrong way. I'll do this one in honor of my wife, who went to a school, if I can find it. Yeah, I can find it. I think so. Just based on where my wife went to school, I'll choose that. Did I pass it? I must have passed it. I wasn't paying attention. That's what happened. There we go. Wait, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yes. Okay. Let's see. Do we want him to be... Let's make him a young guy. He'll be a nice young guy. About 22. Okay. So, like I said, I can't drop that lower than 230. 240 is a good one. 6'4". Wow, this guy's huge. You know what? I like that, though. I like him huge. We will go... That one should... No. That one should be better. Yeah. Face looks good. Okay, yeah. Now, when I go to Chipotle, I always tell them that I can eat a burrito the size of my arm, and I would imagine that would be... Actually, yeah, sure. Burrito the size of my arm. Let's give it some good definition, though. Just because, you know, why not? Since he is a big guy, we'll make the belly good. Yeah. Like we said, he's a big guy, so let's just big guy it up. There we go. Alright, 12. He's a big guy, right? I mean, he's 6'4". Why is he at a 12? He should have at least a 15. I know some big guys. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We got helmet type. Let's see, okay. Uh-huh. Ooh, no. It's got to be something safe. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. I think I do like that one. Let's see. Oh. No, I think I liked the original one. That one looks like a goalie in hockey. Oh, man. Now I don't know where the original one was. Robot. Okay, so let's keep looking then. If I find one that I like, I'm just going to stick with it. I'm not going to look at the other stuff. Air Experience. DNA Pro Plus. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Okay. Visor. Do we want a visor? You know, I kind of like the visor. Neck pad, no. Sleeves, no. I'm going to leave all this. This is all fine. I don't see why he needs any of this. I'm not even worried about what kind of shoes he's wearing, to be honest. Alright, if I can make any changes, I would like to, but I don't think I can. So let's just look at all this. We'll go from the beginning here. So overall he's a 69, which isn't great, but he does have 85 strength, 70 agility, 90 in speed, 85 acceleration, 75 awareness, 75 catching, 70 carrying, 25 throwing power, 22 kicking power. He should never need that. 16 kicking accuracy, 22 tackling. Might want to improve that in case he fumbles. I'm anticipating doing that. 45 pass block, that's good. 45 run block, that's good. He shouldn't need to run block because he's the back runner, but whatever. 60 jumping, 25 punt return, that's not bad. 88 trucking, 60 elusiveness, back vision, I think that's what that is, 65. Stiff arm 85, spin move 60, juke move 60. Impact blocking 65, power moves 10, finesse move 10, block shedding, pursuit 42, play recognition 25. That's for defense really, but he might need it. Man cover, again defense, zone coverage defense, spectacular catch 45, catch in traffic 45, route running 40. He'll need those. Power hit 20. Ooh, that might want to go up. Press 20, release 55. Short throw accuracy 35, medium throw accuracy 30. He doesn't really need these. He's not going to be much of a quarterback. Deep throw accuracy, throw on the run, play action 15, injury 99. I don't know if that means he can get hurt or if that means he's not going to get hurt. Stamina 90. Well, actually, okay, yeah. Toughness 99. So, yeah, this guy's not going to get hurt because the stamina's high. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I like that. It's confusing when it's a higher number. Alright, so penalties on, throw ball away on, pressure sense on, force pass on, throw tight spiral, fight 4 extra yards, covers the ball. Make sideline catches. Okay, yeah. All this makes sense. Something in my mouth. Sorry. Had something in my mouth. Let's see. So we'll accept and continue. And then, okay. So before I move on too far, I had taken a break because I was a little bit concerned about some stuff that I had seen and had taken it went to my head. I was concerned about what it meant, what it could mean, and I wasn't thinking that it couldn't just mean it could mean anything, and there was nothing in particular that I should be concerned about. But I got concerned, and so that's what led to a recent tweet for when I'm recording this about being lost in the woods, not lost in the woods, but making a difficult choice and coming out of the fog. Some stuff that I saw headlines about kind of got to my head, so I wanted to make a good choice about it, and I think I made a well-informed choice, and I think I'm headed in the right direction. What I want to do here is I want to play video games like what's right behind me. Of course, when I'm pointing right behind me, it's not there yet. I have to do the editing and stuff. For the fun of the game, for the love of the game, for being able to interact with people out there. Who knows? Maybe there's a market for people out there who just want to watch people play Madden, old school Madden stuff. I know this isn't that old school. This one was only made about 4 years ago. It's only from a season 3 years back. But, it's still old if you think about Madden 2020 just came out, because that's when the Super Bowl will be. This Super Bowl was in 2016, so that's when this one came out. So, all that gets us to where we are right now, with me smiling a little bit more in the video, and just feeling comfortable talking. I don't know that I've actually felt like that. So, here's what we can do. We can do a regular season, advance through the preseason, right to the action, or we can start the preseason, or like I said I want to do, we can start at fantasy draft. Now that's what I want to do. I want to start at fantasy draft. So, let's see where I really end up, shall we? Uh-oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, here we go. Oh, sorry. I had to push it again. So start your league with a fantasy draft. So let's see where we end up. Oh, right here. Ha, ha. Okay. Now we're ready. All right, so what are we doing? We are learning about goals and stuff. Okay, great. 300 passing yards. Well, I'm not going to do that. Oh, look at that touchdown. Nice touchdown. Oh, cool. Oh, there they are. Ooh. My season starts now, everybody. All right, so. Fantasy draft, yeah. So, start your fantasy draft. As the commissioner, when you're ready to begin, this will kick off the fantasy draft for everyone in the league. Okay, I got a comment about this really quickly. If I'm a player in the NFL and I'm the commissioner, we got some serious issues. The players in the NFL should not be the commissioners. Just not at all. That should not be the case. However, with the way Madden wants to do this, it's in control of my fantasy, my playstyle, my game, whatever I want to do. So, start the season with a fantasy draft that mixes up all the roster players into one draft class. If playing with others, then please wait for them to sign on before proceeding. Now we are offline, so we're not playing with anybody else. Here it goes. It's rushing through. We're second round of the draft already. I still don't have a team yet in the third round. Fourth round still doesn't show me having a team. Fifth round, nothing's been chosen yet. Sixth round, okay, getting almost to the end. Seventh, okay, it's alright, no big deal. Got to round 8, 9. Now maybe it did show it and I didn't see it. I thought it would do something different, but we're in round 10 now, so it's rushing through these 11. Getting through all the rounds real fast. Alright. And round 13. there's a lot of people they want to pick for the NFL. It's important to get the right people in the right positions, and I agree with that. I do. All right, round 16. Well, with a low rating, it does make sense that would be a late round pick. Even though we went with undrafted, it looks like, of course, we'll be drafted, but we're in round 19 already. And whether it's shown my character or not, I don't know. From other times what I remember when it does this, no, maybe not. From other times when I've seen this, what I've thought has happened is when when my character has been picked, um, it's it stops right there. But I could have forgotten. It's also, what's really going on is it's going through all the teams, and it's fantasy drafting everybody from all the teams. So this is why there's more rounds, like 25 rounds in this particular draft, because it's going through every single player that is currently in the NFL, plus the Jman and Magic Gate halfback that we've selected and created. And so this is, look, over 800 plus. We're almost to 900 players, and that's accurate. Actually, this week in football, there was a what was it? Oh, there was cleats. My cause, my cleats, or my cleats, my cause, where 900 or so of the players wore cleats for a specific cause, and with that cause, it allowed them to support a cause, and that was kind of cool. So you can see there's 1,000 players, literally over 1,000 players in the NFL. Normally the draft does not have 33 rounds, or 34 as we just got to, but in this case it's different, and that's okay. In fact, at the point of this game, it's picking everybody who had or could have had a contract in the NFL. So that's really what's going on here. Why it's taking so long to go through. It's actually not that bad. Speedy as far as the actual draft goes. So I get excited when I see the 49ers logo, and then I realize that's not me. Mostly because if it was me, it would look like my thing up there in the corner. And then I did see one that didn't have a picture to it, and I thought, oh, was that me? And I don't know. I could skip this, I think, but I don't know what the point of skipping it is. Ooh, they picked Adam Vinatieri. Also means they're getting two kickers, which means they're getting late in this draft. Wow, a quarterback this late? Right guard, that's good to see late. There's a quarterback late. I mean, it's really fast. It's hard to see all of them. By the time I'm saying them, it's probably long gone. There's B. Petty quarterback, it slowed down at. Thigpen, he's a quarterback. That's a cornerback right there, not a quarterback. CB is cornerback. That's Spain. I didn't see halfback for that. In fact, I haven't seen HB in a while. There's a QB, though. There's a tight end. Okay. Cornerback. There's a halfback. Right outside linebacker. These are the ones that I'm seeing that are... There's no... Like the punter right there. There's another punter, Jay Barry. There's a fullback. There's a kicker. Halfback. Not me, though, because it was Hain. It would say Magic Gate. There's okay. And we're getting to almost at round 50. Look at this, 1,500 players. This is how huge the NFL is. There is literally 1,500 players, and some of these players that are being drafted, you might find them on like the practice squads. So they all get drafted. They're all part of teams, but not all of them actually play. Some of them are on a practice squad. And the practice squad just means that they practice with the team. And in the event that somebody gets hurt, like this free safety Vereen that you saw go by, if the free safety that's on the starting team gets hurt, then that practice team player can become an eligible player and take over. I thought I saw. Wow, that's weird. So we're still waiting for anything. Honestly, I have no idea what can happen right now. Which makes this exciting for me. Oh, here we go. It finished. Oh man, this is exciting for me though. It's like, what's gonna happen? Where am I gonna be? I didn't even see my name at all, so I'm excited.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
So, I did not get chosen. You can see up there, I would have a team here if I'd gotten chosen. So, let's see what happens if I go to next week. Pretty much what just happened is we got laughed at. Nobody wanted us. Nobody wanted Jman and Magic Gate to be a halfback for them. What that means for me is then that
game prep before this to earn XP and boost player confidence.
It means that you guys just watched a great episode. So, sorry, I was looking at something here. So I guess what that means is we want to. I'm gonna start over, but you don't get to watch that. I'll recreate a Jman and Magic Gate, maybe a different type of running back, and I'll let you know who he gets, and maybe even go to the next game then. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. Please correct me. Please let me know what you thought. May God bless you, and remember, God loves you.